Hello everyone, today I'm gonna have a game review for my Patreon. IGS 2 Dan vs IGS 2 Dan. So if your level is around that level, this video will be useful for you. Let's just start a review from now. Black used 3 and 4 and white also, copy here. Yeah, this is very common Joseki. For this one, yeah, somebody may wanna know between the upper one or lower one. Basically, this kind of thing will not be that so much different. I think I can just tell you about the local part. If white just approaches here, there is always Aji when you tenuki here, and the white can invade here. Simply, even if you just play here, you can save there. Yeah, and there is another option. Even white can extend here. Then I think just extending here is also possible, which means still white is just looking for the 2 connection. So this is a common joseki, but before you play here, you have a good chance to play this one. Ask white which side white will answer, because if white answers here, then this extending is gonna be sente, so you can return or block here. So of course white has to connect, and then here there is aji. Yeah, this is a joseki which is played a lot. But if you search with the AI might say differently. Yeah, just you can get the information of the traditional joseki. After this, in order to keep the potential, then you shouldn't forget this one. Until now, yeah, then now this is potential. But if you just tenuki here, then now this large knight move is very great, because this pin's PB is also sente, become they are weak group. Yeah, the upper side is getting bigger, right? So you may want to know why black doesn't answer. That's one of the questions, right? That people may want to know, because I lose all the point, but why I shouldn't defend my area? Because if you check now, compared to black, the white is much more efficient. Black is a little bit over concentrated. So, but if you are DDK or around nearly SDK, then my teaching method might be a bit different. If you are a bit annoying, then you can still defend. That can be possible, yeah. But when you tenuki here, as I show you that if black is playing here, if you are only caring about here, black is losing a lot, but you take the potential, and then center doesn't mean there is no value. You get some value, you get another move. That's why tenuki method is no problem. Yeah, even this is also same. If white just approaches here, when you are jumping, it will be like similar than just now. Just jumping line is a bit different. But when you tenuki, still white can invade there. It's very easy to break. Yeah, it's gonna be the joseki. If black just block here, then there will be, at least if you play here, then you can connect, Yeah, you can connect those sides. That's why normally black should just connect. You can take the territory, but you can get the potential and you went to the big place. That's why what I want to say is similar. You don't need to care too much about that. Yeah, people will care a lot, as I know. Yeah, because I know that psychology very well. Which move is better, I want to know perfectly. But if you take the base, however, then nothing is problem. Yeah. And then people may want to know, somebody may want to know perfect variation and when they approach. But basically Baduk is adventure. You are studying, you are getting information, you are getting the knowledge. But after that, there is like very famous, I don't know how to say, sorry. Maybe I can say just sentence, but it's not called a sentence in English, but I forgot. After you study the joseki, you have to forget everything. That is a very famous sentence from Cho Chi-hoon, who I played, world champion. World champion Cho Chi-hoon, who I played a few days ago, and he said that sentence. Yeah, after you study joseki, you have to forget. You have to creative. He didn't say, maybe he didn't say you have to creative, but you are just using knowledge, but don't try to care about all the information. Sorry. Okay, actual game black has played here. For this one also, I will not complain anything. If you are like high level, then Kusumi or Knight move can be better, but as I say, between attachment and then Kusumi, it will be less than 1 point different. If I just tell you about the logically, if you don't touch here, if you don't attach and then play the kusumi and then let white play here, there are many options. You can even still take the corner later, or you can even try to knight move, and then you can develop the center. You make white less stronger. Normally, if you try to make white stronger, then white is also feeling comfortable to play. But this advice is actually not really important right now, really. Yeah, just you have to fight properly. Traditional joseki is, it was the joseki that I studied about 20 years ago. Yeah, but nowadays it was a bit changed. Even white has to play the hane. All the thing will be changed since AI. Anything is possible when you are playing, really. Tiger's Mouse is a bit interesting, but I think maybe the balance is, I'm not sure. Yeah. Maybe I think seems like this Tiger's Mouth will be better for the center power. Here is better, but white can hane here one more time. Alright, so nothing is problem. Let's go. It's cool. If you are thinking about the aji of the in the corner, I think it's cool. Anyway, yeah. I respect about this kind of creative method. It looks very cool, isn't it? Yeah. Later, yeah, if white is just invade here, it will support. Anyway, if black has to step back, this step back method is always good for white, And in some joseki book, this is written something like that. This is even worse. You can just forget it. This is not joseki anymore. When you are when you are reading the traditional book, then they may say that it was joseki. Black can protect. How to say? White is asking for you guys to just give you $10, but what will you do? Are you going to pay $10 without any reason? I think you will not pay, right? But this method is like you just, okay, I paid the $5, so I saved my $5, so I'm very happy. My expression is very terrible, I think. But anyway, you can understand. So black can protect the corner. I think why it's like that, because when you hane, you will play here, right? Then now it's just like that. Yeah, it will be very clean. But suddenly white asks you, are you going to give me something? You can even capture and you can even connect, but you play here and then white plays here and then something like that. You lost a lot. Yeah. White is waiting for that kind of aji. That's why white plays here, but it's okay. Yeah, like if black just try to protect the corner, this is a great move. That how we can protect from the 3-3 aji. Later white can switch to the left, the upper side. Then this position is also great. And it doesn't mean we need to develop exactly right hand side. We are always moving the value. Value is keep moving. It depends on how you are playing. Black played a great move. I think now this kind of move is very interesting, and I can feel that if black plays here, maybe black is waiting for about this kind of aji. Yeah, and then there is like some aji. Black can even consider to attach, like from the selfish reading. Yeah, reading shouldn't be selfish. White will play at least maybe this one. But anyway, black is waiting for this kind of aji. It's very interesting. But do you know? When you are playing here, I think this is just like a plan. After you play here, black is not calculating how white will answer for the next move. That is the main point. But people can't do that really normally without reading training. Of course, you are happy if your opponent is tenuki and then you can just attach here. You can block here greatly. Now you can even press white life and death, and then when he just saves here, connect outside is so great. Then what do I want to say is, white, you have to expect white is going to hane here immediately. Then if black cut here, this shape is a bit broken, and the white return here, there is no more aji like what you are expecting. Then now black shape, like when you are just fighting naturally later, let's say like this, then white has a chance to go to the knight move here. So now black's common move is jumping is more common if I just give you the advice here. So maybe let's say that this one, sorry, for multi-go I can't move the stone. Let's say that this stone is, instead of the tiger's mouth, black is here. Okay, you just forget it, this stone. This time knight's move is a bit different, because if white is just hane, you cut here, immediately white is in trouble. Yeah, we cannot do this exchange. So it depends on black's position. Yeah, so always you guys have to remember when you are choosing the next move, how white will respond. Yeah, just like at least 3 steps. It should be your habit, then you will become a strong player. Okay, so actual game is, okay, knight move, Kusumi. Alright, I think white is just playing right hand side very naturally. My patron is right, so it was very good. Make sure white has no chance to go there, because white took the right hand side, and then white is jumping well. Yeah, here common move is here, but I think jumping is also very great. It's one of the efficient move. Nothing problem. As I told you, yeah, here cutting position. This jumping is also very great. It's very creative, because if black just want to cut, then white has to read this variation. No problem to have a connection. So really perfect. And then jumping is also very good. Yeah, this combination was really great just now. How come I can't make that? I cannot find out any mistake from white. It was not a mistake, it's called just unique. Yeah, mistake means like some broken move. Yeah, if white plays here, you know, obviously black is going to play here. So now flow is like, if white doesn't like this kind of flow, then white can decide like lecture game. Yeah, because now blocking position is much more great. And if black doesn't play there and push here, this is one of the vital points for those group. Yeah, exactly, white is beating where black's had position. So I can say that it's really perfect. I really can't find out any mistake. Isn't it cool? This is also very cool. Yeah, now if white is playing here later, and then white has a chance to cut here, of course black can capture 3 stones, but there is Aji. This is enough beating. I mean, it's not too much, it's not passive, it's really good enough. Yeah, it's very great, really. So it makes black to spend one more move, and then tenuki. Tenuki time is also, I think, is really, really great now. Yeah, white is impossible to capture the black stones. So, okay, actual game is like that. Remember, yeah, today is the main point. One of the main points is that this is not joseki. Okay, if you have this information, just delete in your brain. So, I know you may complain to me. Then give me the variation that I can use it easily. You know, this variation never been easy. It's impossible to be easy. That's just this joseki's nature. You have to separate, however, okay? And then when he plays here, you have no method to capture him. Especially there is a stone, you know. Yeah. If you want to capture that, then you will get some trouble too. Yeah. You may have some trouble. If you want to protect about this cutting point, then I recommend you to have some retrading. When you support, then you can make the good shape. Baduk is basically trading, you know. Here, then you can block here. Now it will support you. And then you can try to hunt there. Yeah, it's very complicated. I cannot explain simply. Give me some simple variation. Give me some simple variation that when you are choosing this joseki, let's say that I just make here, right? And then black plays a 3 space jump or whatever, right? And ignore about the now I put here. Let's say that black just put 3 space jump. At this moment, then you can just invade here, and then you can just do this one immediately. And then let black answer, and you can tenuki. If black just tenuki, then later you can just use this endgame. Or just punch from center. Yeah, like this. So now if you can make this exchange, and then your corner will be clean. This is one of my recommendation. And if somebody is teaching you, I will teach you perfectly after you get in. I will give you very simple variation, or I will just tell you perfectly. Then you can think like that's not possible. Yeah, it's nearly cheating. Yeah, cheating. Even after plays here, after white plays here, I'm also not sure. I'm also not sure to watch the best variation for each other. Then how I'm playing. I have some knowledge, of course, yeah, but it's not like I'm memorizing all the variation. Yeah, if this is actual game, I'm in the like this. If this was actual game, maybe if I'm like, I will try to play like this. Yeah, and then take back the center. I didn't search with AI whether this is right or not, but at least I will be happy for the center condition. But actual game is like white is getting everything by cente, so white has got a lot, not just little by cente. Yeah. So now black's, I mean the white, wow. I think this game is like my Patreon game quality is really perfect. Yeah, I can't find out any mistake. Nowadays when I search the like the when I teach the middle dan or low dan, high dan, their game quality improved a lot. Yeah, I think the since AI the always we can see the like private dictionary, so game quality is totally different. Information is also much better. Yeah, this is very good too. Yeah, I really can't find out any mistake. White returning time is also good enough, and then didn't try to kill. And then this double hane is perfect too. Yeah, black was supposed to continue to answer something instead of just tenuki. I think white is breaking well here. Yeah, here. Capturing is perfect, and territory is good enough. And here. Let me see here. Yeah, I think it's nothing problem. If white plays a simpler way, then this will be simple. But simple doesn't mean correct. Yeah, actual game is one of the another variation. Really, I can find nothing mistake. Yeah, here pressing is good enough. This is also, it's not just end game. It can press black's group to take 2 eyes, like now. Yeah, and then return to the territory. It's very soft. Very soft. Turning to the territory. Timing. Alright, now the switching position. Because now black can't invade there because this is not alive. So white is using the benefit really perfectly. Yeah, white is earning territory here. So basically for this game, I think I really can't find out any mistake from white. But that can be possible because it depends on opponent, how they are playing well. Yeah. Even though you are watching like Fox 5 dan, 6 dan, 7 dan, if opponent was passive or something, then sometimes you may not find out any mistake too. Yeah, it depends on how they play. So here at the end of the game, yeah. Okay, I think it was very good. But even though black doesn't have this accident, I think there was no chance. Yeah, there was no chance. Although black those groups survive each other, I mean, black saves this group. I think this is alive, right? Yeah, there is 1 eye. And then even if black plays here, I think it has a nearly 2 eyes. Yeah, maybe here is okay. Like this, nothing problem. Here is impossible to. I think it's not possible for white. Is it? Black saving sequence, I think. If you are asking me about the black saving sequence, let me think. I think anything will be, even this is okay. Yeah, here, answering all is fine. Yeah, there are perfectly 2 eyes. But I think the territorial balance is like when you guys are checking the game. Since opening, where only black played and can take is the lower side, only one side. But white has got the upper side, and then left hand side, and center. So black was not broken. At the end of the game, black was broken. White beat really by perfect reading. And then if you just go to the end game, I think white is leading enough, at least Gomi, or more than Gomi. Yeah. So black's mistake is like, sorry, what did I do? Here is Salvatore. I was explaining very hard. White can't get in there. It's just alive. Yeah, simply. Black lost in this area. And then here white was using well the control and then stopping timing, didn't try to kill. You know the nature of the stones, it's not easily that. So eventually white has to take back the territory like actual king. And then here I think the black lost 2 stones. Yeah, that was also very big. Yeah, so really about the game condition, I cannot complain anything. Yeah, it was really perfect. Yeah, especially the end of the game reading. I mean here, yeah, nothing I can complain really. Although black doesn't have a misreading, I think white was leading enough. If white plays well in the end game, yeah, like this. No, not like that, because white cannot get in there. Okay, after this, if I give you the end game tips, you have to compare well. How to find out the biggest in the end game is from reading. Everything is reading, especially end game is more reading. Black goes here, it's alive, right? Yeah, now like this is like your right. Yeah, you don't need to do it, but that's yours. So now basically after this, lower side, when you play Hane and then connect, black should Tanuki, you know. If you just count to black is answering, then already white gets something. Yeah, is it? For example, black plays something here first, and then if you are answering, then black did something by Sente, right? We didn't spend any move. So when you are counting the end game, after you play here, you should think black plays somewhere else, and this is yours. Then you can know the value. Later black should play one more move, then black has only 1 point here, right? And you remember, okay? And then black just plays a Hane and then connect, and the white just Tanuki. And this is yours. Yeah, something like this. Then now compared to black, just now there was 1 point, but now black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more point. And the white also, I'm not sure whether you can see that. 1, 2, 3, they were point. 4, 5 point. 5 lost 5 point, white lost 5 point. Then now you can know, just now how much did I say? 6.5. That means 11 point. Yeah. Can you understand? This Hane is 11 point. And what about this one? When you capture, you are getting 1, 2, 3. It depends on little bit situation. If black just connect here, it depends on here is Sente or not. Later black's Hane is Sente, then now white is losing 5 points compared to just now. Here. Black is losing 3 points. That means this is 8 points. I know somebody will understand well. Okay, I understand. I'm stronger my end game. And somebody will complain to me. What are you talking about, Baduk Doctor? But you know, this is Baduk's nature. So I cannot make everybody happy with one lecture. I will try my best, but always, you know, you have to understand. If I do around this level, others will feel too easy or too hard. It's nature. Yeah. So here, so when you play here, white can answer. That will be, I think, yeah, something like that. That you have to check about the Tanuki timing. You can compare with this one. It's a bit easier because now you can only compare only white area, how much you are getting more, and then you can just judge. Yeah. Here endgame method is a bit different. For black, Hane and then connect is not the best one because white can Tanuki. Black better to extend and then Hane and then connect. This is better. Well, if white plays here, just let him play. Because now if white just Tanuki here, you are not going to push here. You are going to play this move, or you are going to play the large knight move. So you better to do it by Sente, isn't it? Yeah. Then for white, but it doesn't mean white should play Hane and then connect. I'm not sure whether it will be right or not. Sometimes the capturing or saving, this is relative about here. Sometimes just playing here first is better. Yeah, it depends on situation. So around here and this one. Yeah. A. So let's go back there. Okay, let's go back. I really have nothing to say about the winning condition. Really, white has no mistake. So I'm just teaching you guys how to go to the end game from now. So now you can understand what I said. A is one of the biggest, and this is also one of the biggest. And then about C area, and then D area, white can, it's a little bit difficult. I am also not sure because I use the basic knowledge, but you know, if you compare with the Katago, then always my method is also not the same. Yeah, and then here and this area, EF, it depends on situation and including this one. That's the best end game for each other, and the others are like sharing area. So, even though you are handling everything in the end game, actually the point gap is really different. You will get a lot of a point, while you are losing a lot of a point. Yeah. So end game is also coming from reading. So before you check the value, and you have to care about the accident first. If you have many accident in the end game, then maybe you are losing about the reading habit in the end game. Or if you are keep thinking about something else in the end game, make sure compared to judgment about the value, still you should complete the stable way the end game. That's the first job. Okay, I think this game is perfect. I no need to add any more sentence or explanation. Thank you so much everybody for watching for this game. Then see you guys next time. Bye bye.